Folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad y'all here. It's Rubidoux Creek Outdoors. Today's a beautiful day. I think it's always a beautiful day, as long as you're, well, I don't know how tall y'all are out there. I'm right at 5'11", so when I'm 5'11" above ground, that's a good day. Hate to say it like that, but it's a good day. But I'm glad y'all here. So today, we'll talk about some positive things. Today, I've got several items that I need to put some Rubidoux Creek 3-in-1 Creek Wax on. I know it's a tongue twister, but I'm starting back forging knives. I know it's hard to believe. I'm working on 2 blades right now. Like I said, I don't do too much filming on it because I'm trying to get back. I haven't made any in a while, so I'm trying to get back into swinging things and just dealing with the dang camera. Y'all may see some snips here and there. Kind of through the process, but I'm not showing every little step because it's not a how-to video, right? There's tons of those videos out there. It's usually the ones that don't never say anything. It just shows a guy walking around every little step. More likely, it's made in like Europe somewhere where they don't use English subtitles and they don't speak English. That's usually the ones when you see a video, it's just nothing but or shows hands. It'll just show the knife, right? Boom, boom, which is fine. Sometimes you like a little bit of music in the background. That's nothing wrong with that. I kind of do that sometimes if I don't feel like talking. Some people don't like hearing you talk all the time. So I try to change it up. But getting back on topic, we're doing my apron. It's right here, my leather apron. I need to start using it when I'm doing these, especially using the wire wheels because it slings those little wire things everywhere. And kind of hurts sometimes. That's why you got to wear eye pro. I probably need to be wearing glasses, to be honest with you, or some bigger eye pro. I think I'm gonna start wearing the bigger ones that cover more of my face, so it don't shoot up under here. But anyway, we're gonna apply some wax to it. I need to put some wax to that leather sheath on the knife I was working on, just to kind of keep a coat of wax on it. And I ain't forgot about it. I am gonna sew it up at some point. And then I've got my shoes right here. So go apply another coat of it. You can kind of tell it's wearing off because it's going to dry out, especially when you wear them. So these are those first gen Twisted X shoes. The new ones, they kind of finally took a hint. It was bad design where they sew the leather in between the rubber. Now I think they're solid rubber soles now. But so far I applied the wax to it and it seems like it's kind of holding up a little bit. But I just don't know. It's going to be a matter of whenever those break apart. If they do, I guess I'm going to chunk it. I'm not sure I can really use the leather. It's not real thick anyway, leather, but they're holding up. I wear them a lot, actually. Real comfortable. But I'll probably get another pair with the solid rubber soles. So it's just, if it's raining, it seems like it works its way through the shoe. So I try not to wear them when it's raining. But anyway, we're going to wax it up. So let's get to it. All right, so I'm gonna set this to the side. So I got this little small heat gun. I've had it for quite some time. This does get hot, so it's got a little kickstand. It's got a nipple. Yes, it's called a nipple. It's right here. It's like if you're doing more concentrated work, this pops over the top of it and it concentrates it to a smaller area. I've had this one. You can get this one. You can get on Amazon. They sell a bigger one, which I haven't. I've had it for quite some time, and you can get it on Harbor Freight. Like I said, get the best results of the wax. This is one of my old batches right here. Like I said, it's just a lighter color. But yeah, so I like to warm the leather up a little bit and then apply. It just does a better job soaking up. Like I said, you don't have to. You can see right here. But we'll warm it up. It gets pretty hot pretty quick. And you can use a hair dryer as well. Okay? So don't think you have to use this, but just be careful. Don't get the leather too hot. You just want to warm it up a little bit. Like I said, a hair dryer is probably a little bit safer. Keep from getting the leather too hot. Just gotta be careful. All right, enough on that. Just using gloves. I don't want this bunch of greasy stuff getting all over my hand. Not right now. So we're just gonna work it in like so. Actually, you don't want to get the leather too hot because then you can't touch it. Plus, it might shrink the leather and do something wonky. You don't want it doing nothing wonky, all right? I'm showing y'all. This is kind of like show and tell. I'm showing y'all to get this. If you want to get you some wax, go on our Whatnot channel. Get it. It's pretty simple. You can pay whatever shipping you want to pay for it. It gives you options on it. I recommend just do the regular ground shipping because if you pay for the extra speed shipping, I don't think it really matters. You're just losing money. So, but we're just going to put a coat on it. Like I said, you don't have to go back and heat over it. I don't recommend doing that. Just warm the leather up and then apply your wax. Get on those edges right there. Bumping the camera is why I hate camera work because it gets in the way. Yeah. All right, so I didn't really need to heat this up. It warms up. Big as this area is, it took me forever to warm it up with a heat gun to make it even. I just friction. I had to sit there and just do some shoulder workout, rub it in there, but it did really good. It does pretty good. It's real soft. This is a thin apron. I don't do anything in here. I mean, I could, but that would take forever, and it don't do as good on the suede. This wax, I mean, it will work on suede, but it's so much easier to push it through from this way. And but they do make some spray, like leather Scotch Guard stuff. Probably could spray on the inside, but I don't really care about that because it's pushing its way through. I just do it that way. That's just how I do it. Other people want to do what they want to do, but it's just me. Goes on evenly on this side, but I like this style leather apron because it's real light. It's super thin. Now, don't get me wrong. If this ever does what it's gonna do and gives out on me, I'm gonna order a thicker one, just a little bit thicker if I can find it. Just to kind of give me a little bit extra layer of protection because it's so thin. But when it's hot summertime, this is a moneymaker because it's super light. It don't feel like you're weighing you down because this, it goes around your neck and over your shoulder. So if you got something heavy, it's kind of pulling down on you. But also go around your midsection, waist area. But like I said, I got this one for me, and it does pretty good. I like it because it's light. It's an extra layer of protection when you're doing stuff. Like I said, here's the sheath. Turned out pretty good. But yeah, I just need to rethread it. I could rip it all apart and rethread it all, but like I said, if it ain't broke, I ain't gonna fix it. I'll just fix that little pair just to be able to carry it as an EDC. So I think it turned out pretty good. It's the second, this is the first coat wax. So by tomorrow, it'll be back light again. Super easy. But yeah, this is Legend Forge. It's not made in China or nothing, but I forgot where it's made at, what country. I don't think it's U.S. It's somewhere else. I've had this thing for about 13, 14 years, so I tried about 2 or 3 times a year, pull it out, because I keep it, it is folded when I'm store it, but I try to make sure it ain't too kinked up. I probably need to be hanging it up somewhere, but it seems to be doing okay. As long as I don't lay nothing tight on top of it where it'll crease real bad, I ain't had any problems. And plus, I don't let it dry rot. I use my wax, and then even in back in the day, I used another like mink oil leather conditioner stuff before I designed the wax. But wax does a pretty good job. It's not as greasy as some of the other ones because sometimes it'd be too greasy. But y'all can see it soaks up, and if I took a brush, it was shine. You can see right there. It wants to shine up right there. Just brush, clean horse brush will do better, but y'all can see how it shines up. Wax does really good, but like I said, y'all can get it and whatnot. Here's the boots. They're already drying out, soaking up good. It's already got lighter already. I try to do these about every couple months, makes them soft, and yeah, does a good job. So hey, hopefully y'all liked the video. Like I said, it's pretty short and sweet. There's a couple things I needed to get it done and make a video for y'all to see it. So that's how I apply some of the wax. Y'all saw that process. It's really not overly complicated. The key is if you're having to use saddle soap or anything like that, which I highly recommend. Like I said, I'm not sponsored by them, no means. They're more welcome to reach out to me, but that probably never happened. It's all in my dream, but I just use it because it's a good product and been around for quite some time. But you use it, read the directions, use it properly, but you can use a heat gun or a hair dryer or something like that to kind of speed up the drying process. But if you ain't in a hurry, just let it do it naturally. Just hang it up somewhere where, air dry kind of deal, and just come back the next day and make sure it's dry and apply the wax to it. Then, like I said, you don't want to seal that moisture in, because if you do, your leather will actually rot, because it is treated skin, believe it or not, and it'll get mildew and it'll just get funky. So I don't recommend doing it. Just make sure you let it dry completely out and then apply the wax or any other product that you choose to use. But yeah, I just want to show you all that, and I want to do a couple more things before it gets too late. Didn't want to make a knife cleaning video. I got hopefully good Lord willing, I'll have plenty of time to do that. I got plenty of knives I need to do repairs and clean up and all that stuff. Kojak will be cleaning one here in the very near future. Me and him talked about it today. He's going to clean up a Swiss Army knife that he's going to trade with Mr. Justin Lannis' son, Brady. Them two have been kind of pen pals here lately, and so we're supposed to be meeting here soon and in a couple of weeks, and hopefully everything works out. So, but yeah, they're going to be doing a trade. You just have to stay tuned for that, and especially Kojak cleaning his knife and fixing it up, and him doing the trade with Brady. So I look forward to it. He's excited as well. So, but hey, do me and Kojak a favor. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, share if you can, and please subscribe for sure. It helps us out, it really does. We're really, really close to the giveaway. The giveaway is going to be a little EDC knife by MAM, which is made in Portugal, which they make really good stuff, and you get a can of wax. So it's on us. Once we get all the I's and T's crossed for the winner, we'll be shipping it out to that winner in a video. So, but hopefully y'all look forward to it, and I'll see y'all next time. Y'all take it easy, all right?